AI definitely improves efficiencies. Highgate, we champion a culture of innovation. We are putting it into our financials, our operations, our revenue management.
If we don't embrace this, we're going to miss the boat.
My name's Amanda Michael, and I've been in the hospitality industry for over 20 years. I work for Highgate Hotels.
My name is Lori Thomas, and I have been a GM with the Marriott brands for over 30 years.
I'm Tommy. I'm the Area Director Manager in the Atlanta market. I am the General Manager at the Residence Inn in Peachtree Corners.
My name is Jill Cantor. I'm the General Manager here at the Even Hotel Cobb Galleria.
My name is Daniel Otero. I'm a GM here at the La Quinta Inn Atlanta Perimeter Medical Center. I work for a company called Highgate, and Rosie has been introduced to us just a few months ago.
Rosie is used at our hotel every day.
We currently use Rosie on our guest floor hallways. We've got really long
I
corridors.
can tell you we use her in all of our hallways. I have 7 floors, and she does about 2 to 3 floors a day for me, but now I got a second Rosie, so we can do all 7 floors in one day.
She's probably one of the hardest working associates that I have.
We use it daily. We have 2 buildings, so we have 2 Rosies. We have one in one building and one in the other, and our staff moves it from one floor to the other throughout the day.
So problems that technology can help us solve across the property are solving problems before the guests leave, trying to adjust to their stay, make them feel comfortable, get them to feel welcome here, and have them leave feeling happy and satisfied and wanting to come back.
With technology, there's a lot more accuracy, and it saves also on payroll.
Rosie's made an impact. I think just overall, we have a better feel of the fact the task is getting done. Oftentimes, we ask the room attendants to vacuum the hallways, and we think it's done, but it's not always done in the best way. So this assures that it's being done consistently, and it frees up the room attendants to do some other things and house people to do some other things as well throughout the day.
It gives us more time to have a conversation in the hallway with the guests. We don't have to turn off the vacuum cleaner to answer their question because Rosie doesn't make a lot of noise. So she's doing her thing and we can do ours, and that's be with our guests.
She's been a great addition to our team. She doesn't talk back. She's great because, you can put her down, let her do her thing, come back and check on her. She's helped with taking some load off our housekeepers and our housemen, especially in the hallways and the corridors and our meeting space.
I've seen improvement with the minutes per room at the hotel. We are usually utilizing the housemen more to help the housekeepers strip rooms. They're bringing supplies to them. They're able to make those trips instead of standing with a vacuum cleaner and doing hall after hall.
So it's all about time management with Rosie.
One of our I don't want to say a naysayer, but somebody was like, I don't really think that's going to work. After 3 days, she's like, Lori, the hallways have never looked this good.
So areas that we've seen a tangible difference from having Rosie definitely would be our guest love scores. So we traditionally have very high scores in the 90s here at this hotel. For the month of August that we're currently in, we're sitting at about a 97%, which is one of the highest scores we've had all year. So we're super excited to see those numbers. We are sitting about 92.5 year to date. So it's been great to just have that additional person helping us here.
Guest satisfaction scores, I think that, the fact that these areas are consistently getting done will give the guest a better confidence that we're looking out for cleanliness issues around the hotel and keeping things the way they should be.
The results that we've seen with Rosie pretty much cover all the gamuts: GSS, overtime, labor. Easy numbers from August of this year versus last year. In our cleanliness scores, we were over 25% increase for cleanliness. Before we had Rosie, I probably got 2 to 3 comments a month in the realm of, I saw the same piece of dirt. And people are looking at those things. From a labor standpoint, we really are keeping our overtime to a bare minimum, and it's because they are able to get all of their jobs done.
So what have we heard from guests about Rosie? We've had a lot of inquiries, people walking down the hall saying, what's that? That's so cool. And just explaining she's our newest staff member. She's our special automated robot.
The comments from our guests about Rosie is, it's a joy to kind of see it. They're like, what is this? It kind of reminds them of home and the ones they use, that we have at our own houses. I think it's just another element of the technology that's coming and how it's impacting every part of our lives.
I have had comments from our guests and saying how cool Rosie is and how much does she cost, because they were interested in purchasing one.
I had probably a 20-minute conversation with the guests as we watched Rosie work. I was like, this is great. I said, she's doing what she's doing. She's not trying to get into our conversation. She's still getting the carpet clean. It's been a lot of fun. The customers really like seeing her in the hallway.
Starting with Rosie was really easy. So there was an introduction meeting that you guys gave. I was not part of it. My assistant was, and she said it was extremely easy. The maintenance care for the robot is easy as well. We have a checklist that we go by, and putting her on the floor and hitting start, that's all you have to do.
Rosie's very self-explanatory. She pretty much tells you what to do, and it's easy for anyone to understand, whether you speak English or Spanish or any other language.
The process with Rosie was probably one of the most easiest rollouts of anything that I've had to do. And I've been with Marriott with food and beverage, and we have new programs, and it was, you had to learn it, you had to implement it, then you had to keep following up on it. And this one was, all we had to do was make sure the batteries were charged. Batteries are charged, Rosie's rolling.
The experience working with Talos has been great. We have weekly check-in calls, actually bi-weekly now. So if there's questions, you can always send an email or give a shout out or a text or a call, and they'll get right back to you and answer anything that you have.
Oh, it's been great. The communication is wonderful. I think their communication, I haven't kept up as much as they. I always have something in my inbox, and they're flexible with my schedule as well.
They're always very responsive, especially Morgan. Whenever there's an issue, I get a call from her within a minute.
Great. I mean, the support is great. The team that you guys have really helps us as operation leaders to be able to jump right in and start using it. So it's been a pleasure.
Working with Talos, oh my gosh, it's probably been one of the easiest relationships we have. We started out with calls weekly, and it was just like being on a call with friends.